Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So in today's episode of the Yo-Yo Only Challenge, we've got quite a lot of stuff to do. As many of you know, I left off the last episode with a bit of a boss failure. We were trying to do Hive Mind and unfortunately I wasn't able to do it. And I promised you all that in today's episode, we would be doing the Goblin Army. So that is true. I am waiting around for that Goblin Army to spawn in. But I really want to make sure that we've got the best equipment if we're going to knock out some of these mid-tier pre-hard mode bosses. They're kind of hard to categorize when you have two giant mod packs working together. But basically, in today's episode, I want to try and work on the Hive Mind, and I also want to work on Queen Jellyfish. Now, I feel like, oddly enough, Queen Jellyfish might be the harder boss. So what I decided to do was I made two boss arenas. I made one for the Hive Mind and one for Queen Jellyfish. Now, to get today's episode really rolling, I'm heading to the Aquatic Depths, which is the little ocean biome as part of the Thorium mod. I can't remember what it's called in the Calamity mod. That might actually be it. I'm always confused when it comes to these two different biomes. I remember Sunken Seas now, but I'm pretty sure it's Aquatic Depths. Well, apparently there's some stuff that you can get if you dive down and kill enough enemies and dig enough stuff. So I thought, while I'm waiting around for a Goblin Army event, you know, because it can take a few days, it can be a few minutes, you never know. I thought I would go with a Nightmare Pickaxe and just mine away and see what I can grab. Because I'm fairly certain we can make a new yo-yo that is spec'd higher than the Amazon. And the Amazon is, I've got to say, a bit of a mixed bag. Because we've had it since the very first episode and we have never outshone it. Like, it's just too good. So I'm really looking forward to having something that's going to at least rival it a little bit. Like, come on, Amazon, you're just a bit too good, especially with better yo-yos. It's just like better than ever. Okay, so that's platinum ore. I'm not exactly sure what I am mining, but, you know, I can work it out, right? Got a barracuda, don't worry about that. So I like to do a monthly channel review. It's been a trend that I've done for 1 month. This will be the second month. And I missed my deadline for it because I ended up taking yesterday off. It was my 5-year anniversary. And I said that in the last episode. So I decided, you know, let's not go on the computer today. Let's just, like, have a good anniversary. So that being said, the monthly channel review, you guys absolutely smashed it. We did better than last month in terms of viewership and viewer duration, which I really, really appreciate. And we had slightly less subscribers, but YouTube are very kind. They were like, James, you have slightly less subscribers this month, but you've got new people watching you. They're just not subscribing. So YouTube were like, you know what you should do, James? You should tell them to subscribe. Thanks, YouTube, for that obvious bit of advice. So hey, if you are new, maybe subscribe. But I bring all of this up just to say, once again, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I just really appreciate it. So what we need to be getting, I believe, is these pearls and also this ore, or whatever it's called. Whatever the ore is called. Where is it? Aqualite. Yeah, you combine those to get a yo-yo. Now, I'm just looking at it. We need 8 bars of Aqualite, and we need 12 pearls. And this will give us a new yo-yo called the Illustrious, which sounds amazing. Okay, so I'm pretty certain I've got all of the ingredients I need, so I'm going to head back home. And I even got myself a magic conch, you know. We love the magic conch around here. Makes the best sound. It's like the minecart bumper sound. It's so good. Oh, I need to speak to this dude, because he might have a yo-yo for me. Let's have a little look. And unfortunately not. I did manage to grab a counterweight. I got this off camera 2 episodes ago, and I forgot to bring it up. It's just been sat in my inventory. We're not going to be using it anyway until we've got, like, space and you know, a yo-yo bag, essentially. So what is this? A large pearl for capture the gem. That seems like a strange item to make. Who's calling for a large pearl in capture the gem? Man, I really want to play some capture the gem. It's been so long. It's such an old-school Terraria game mode. Alright, so here's our yo-yo. It's called the Illustrious. Here we go. So it doesn't have a modifier, unfortunately, but it does 24 melee damage. So in comparison, this is 22, and it has 8% critical strike chance. This has 18% critical strike chance, and I'm sure with a reforge, it's even better. So here we go. It's got a bit of a shadow effect on it. Kind of interesting. I wonder if it has any other special effect. It doesn't say so, so you never know. Alright, well, with that being said, I'm going to wait around now for the Goblin Army. It shouldn't be too long because we have everything that's required for it. And we've just transitioned into another night. So probably what's going to happen is, as we go into daytime, it might happen. But I will see you all then. Alright, so I have a Goblin Army now, and I decided to be a little bit more productive instead of just waiting around for it. So what I decided to do was, I actually scoped out the world and checked out a bunch of the floating islands. So I now have a red balloon, which is going to be great when I make my mega accessories. And I also found our Crimson Island, and this comes with the Calamity mod. And that's actually going to allow us to do all of the Crimson bosses that we need to do, which is pretty cool. But I won't be doing them in today's episode because it's going to be like, it's going to be great if I can make it through Hive Mind. I don't see myself doing perforators as well today. I'll probably like fail at that one. I struggle more with the perforators than I do with Hive Mind. Although, you know, the rules have kind of changed when you've got a yo-yo. Everything's a little different. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slay this army, and then begins the quest of finding the Goblin Tinkerer. And I don't think it's going to be too bad. I mean, I have my little methods of finding the NPC. I kind of like to go to an area that has like an open space, but nothing too open. And then I just linger around, but it really is kind of pot luck. So this is my my first time seeing the yo-yo in action. As you can see... Actually, I'm going to take that back. That makes no sense. What I was going to say is, as you can see, it's giving the goblins a debuff. It wasn't actually giving them a debuff. I believe the Goblin Bard is what was giving them that little effect. So my reactions to the yo-yo is simply, yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, it'd be better with a reforge. I decided to put the Amazon away because I'm kind of sick of looking at it. I want to use, well, I just want to use a modded yo-yo, to be completely honest. So... let me get through this event, and we'll find a Goblin Boy. And then after we've done that, we've got some good boss fights ahead of us. It's going to be good. This part is going to take a little bit of time, but after that, it's going to be nice and quick. Okay, the event is coming to a close, and it was pretty good. I didn't die. I really like the Goblin Army, and it's kind of cool with a yo-yo because you gotta think about what you're doing. We've been having quite a bit of luck recently with weapons that pierce. Obviously, a yo-yo doesn't pierce, so you have to think about it a little bit differently. Like, for example, you got this little archer, right? And what you want to be doing is getting the archer at the back. Although I am demonstrating this very poorly because I'm kind of overrun. So that is done. I'm going to leave the rest of those enemies behind because I'm not really interested in killing them. I think they'll be fine on their own. I may as well actually sell... all of this because I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't think I'm going to use the wood either unless this makes a miraculous yo-yo that I've never heard of. Selling it because we don't need it. So what I'm going to grab is a hunter's potion, and it would be interesting if battle potions increased NPC rate. I don't believe they do, so I'm going to leave that for now. So yeah, I'm going to go underground. There's nothing I really need to be getting, so it's going to be a waiting game for sure. But I'll bring it back in, and we should have enough money to buy everything we need. We're gonna make some mega accessories. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. My God, can you believe this? It was the first thing I found when going down into the tunnel. There was no waiting around or anything. I just walked down, and he was here. Hello, Goblin. All right, let me zoom in. All right, from you I will buy a Rocket Bootus and a Tinkerer's Worker Shoppers. And I'm not really interested in any of these meters. I'm just going to leave these behind. See you later, fam. I actually really appreciate that because it was kind of like it took a while to wait for the Goblin Army. I can appreciate efficiency. Thank you very much. Right, well, let me grab all of the accessories out of here that we will be using. So, for example, I'll need one of these and this and this. Do I have an aglet? I do have an aglet. Ooh, nice. And then I don't think I'm going to be using anything else. So let me slap this bad boy down. We're going to make some mega accessories. So first thing is a cloud in a bottle. Then we'll turn that into a horseshoe balloon. And then we'll make the Spectre boots. We're going to upgrade that to the lightning boots. And there you go. That is everything that I think we would need. Have I got any money left? I don't know if I have. I think I'm all out of money. Oh, I've got 46 gold. You boy baller. Yeah, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go down and get some reforges, especially for this yo-yo. This yo-yo is pretty weak compared to the fact that the Amazon had all the spores and everything. Like, I think if this had an upgrade, it could be on par with that. Right, where's my Goblin Boy? My Goblin Boy is... he's just down here. And look at him, he's alive and well. So I watched a great movie yesterday. So I'm a big horror fan. Like, I'll watch any horror film. Horror films don't necessarily scare me. It's just a genre I quite enjoy. It's also Courtney's favourite genre, which is why I've seen, like, pretty much every single horror movie out there. But I watched the remake of Child's Play last night, and oh my god, it's really good. I really like the Chucky films, and in the originals, Chucky is this, like, killer doll. Can we just appreciate the fact that this is godly straight off the bat? Thank you very much. Feeling blessed. But they changed it so that it's now, like, a robot. I just thought it was a good change. It was a really cool, it's just a really cool film. So I'm just going to recommend that. It comes out on DVD and Blu-ray in Britain in a couple of days. But I managed to get it from America. Thank you very much, Americans. Right. So let me reforge this. We've got menacing on that. I can reforge this as well. That gives armored, so just more defense. We're going to reforge this. This is like the cheapest thing to reforge. What should we go with? I think if it's this cheap, you've got to go with something really good, even if it takes a while. Ooh. This really is gonna take a while. All right, menacing. Thank you very much. And there you go. There is our loadout. So I'm gonna try hive mind now, and hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, so I couldn't get a hive cyst to spawn in near my arena. So my plan is I'm gonna try and kill it here. There's a hack there. Alright, I'm going to try and kill it here, and then move it across in a little moment. I am going to get rid of this potion, though, the battle potion, because that's going to be super annoying. Well, let me kill this hag, which still sounds weird. Feels strange to call somebody a hag. My god, right? Something out of a, I don't know, a drama piece, calling somebody a hag. Right, let me kill these slimy boys, and we shall get into this. Hopefully this goes well. I want this to go well, I really do. So I'm really hoping that our damage output is just a lot higher. I do fear about the spores, though. The fact that we haven't got the spores. God, this fight is already more difficult. So I don't know how far you're allowed to move this. Like, can you move it to my arena yet? Or does it have to be in a different phase? I'm kind of getting screwed over because I'm not really taking care of myself. That's alright. Okay. So once it starts moving, I think that's when I'm going to start dragging it across the worlds. Hopefully that'll work. The good thing about this fight, ultimately, is that it's free to spawn in. So it doesn't really take too long either. Like, once you've got assist, you've got assist. Okay. God, it really is taking a while now. What's going on with that damage? Alright, so I got it to the arena. Everything is looking good so far. I did lose quite a bit of health, though, getting it here. Like, I won't lie. It's those clouds, the rain clouds. Once you've run into them for a little bit, it's kind of hard to get out of the way. Because what happened was, one spawned on either side of me, and I obviously don't have my obsidian shield yet, you know. We've not got to the dungeon quite yet. So I don't know if I need to be killing these little summons or whatever, or I can just go for it. Right, so I'm only doing 1 damage. I think I do need to kill the creepers to do the best amount of damage. I think that's it. Well, there you go. So now I'm doing loads of damage. Thank you very much. So I'm wondering how many creepers actually spawn. Okay, so once again, good damage. Right, let me kill that little creeper. If I just keep on top of the creepers, is that like the strat? So I did good damage then. A little bit inconsistent. It might be an attack that I've just never noticed, though. Because what could be happening is, with my old yo-yo, the spores could have been kicking in, and then the spores could have been getting rid of like any little minions or whatever. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll just be honest. I'm just completely winging it, as I do most things with modded content that I can't remember the cool and full specs of. But this fight is going pretty well. I'm actually very happy about it. I was a little bit nervous because I want the series to progress at a nice rate, and I was worried that I would get stuck on a boss, especially one so early on. I don't know if I could live it down. I guess the good thing about alternate bosses is that there are always alternatives, you know? So you don't always have to fight the Hive Mind. If you find Skeletron a little bit easy, you could always do that. I don't think that's too bad to find little different methods. I mean, like, for example, like, even now, even in vanilla Terraria, I often do skip Queen Bee because I'm really bad at it. And I would rather do Skeletron than Queen Bee. So, you know, that's the cool thing about Terraria. And I think that's the thing that inspired the game director of Breath of the Wild. It's all the freedom that you have. You know, you kind of pick the pace of the game at your own rate. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just how I see it. It was kind of like that in Breath of the Wild. You know, you didn't have to do anything in order. You just kind of did it in whatever order you felt best. You know, the game kind of prods you in certain directions. Hey, you should probably go do this. But ultimately, you know, it's up to you, which is just super cool. All right, I'm going to cut ahead now because this fight's been going on quite a bit. And I could probably talk about Zelda for hours, which I probably will do if I don't shut up and focus. Okay, the fight is coming to a close, and I'm really happy to be rounding off another boss. And there we go. Hive Mind has been defeated. The ground is glittering with cyan light. So what this means is we have a new ore that's available in the world. So this boss fight will not be the thing that gives me the yo-yo. It's what's down below that will give me the yo-yo. And there we go. We got some true shadow scales. We got a mask. We got a rotten brain. Rot balls. We got demonite. We got Danker's staffus. So let me have a little look. Does this actually make a yo-yo? Hell no. Okay, that's cool, right? Because that's good. Because that means that my research and everything else is accurate. That's not what you want. Halfway through the light. Oh yeah, here's the 29th yo-yo. Oh great. Got to redo all the animations and stuff. Okay, so that is now complete. That is one thing knocked off the list. So what I think I might do is I might try and do the Queen Jellyfish now. I think I want to crank that out before I go and get the other yo-yo. All right, let's give it a go. Let's zoom out. Sorry, mobile users, you might have to squint through this one. Buff up and let go. All right, let's check this out. One thing that I haven't actually thought about is the fact that I've got quite a good amount of health right now. Like I have 400. This fight's fine. I was worried about this fight. I really was. I thought we're not going to do this fight very well at all. I thought this would be a big hurdle for us. No, this fight is fine. You can just tell from the damage. You know, you see damage like that, you ain't got anything to worry about. I love watching the sprites slowly crack over time. That's so sick. Even when it's compressed, it still looks like it's having a hard time. Alright, I don't want to get sucked in and actually lose all of my life. But this is just a breeze. I don't actually want to die at this point. I'm halfway through my health. I'm like, alright, let's keep it alive though. Oh, I was legitimately worried about this fight. Oh, no. You will not kill me here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've just spent ages talking about how easy this is. No. I'm not dying right now. It's just I've got low life. And I can't hit it. This is the thing that I actually did worry about, though. I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to hit the boss. Okay, I want to... Oh, my God. Are you for real? You had 119 health left, Queen Jellyfish. Hey, I may not have Queen Jellyfish, but I've got an even easier boss fight here. Let's just give this one a go. This one should be fine. As you can see, only 3,000 health. Guys, that's so little health. Let's just take this one down, just for the fun of it. Why not, you know? Let me just ice this one. I've missed you, Siren. I've missed you a lot. I actually have everything, but I've got to wait until daytime. So there's that. I guess, to be honest, I could be getting Aerolite as we speak, or whatever it's called. I can't remember the names of any of these stuff. I'm like, yep, there's an ore we need to grab. What's it called? Yep, not a clue. Oh, it's Summit, begins with an A. Yeah, I'll go try and grab some ore in that, and then maybe we can do a new yo-yo and a boss fight. That's cool. That's a cool way to round off the episode. Okay, so it was actually Aerolite, so I got enough for 27 bars, and then I'm fairly certain you need to pair everything you get with a feather. So let's have a little look. Where's the yo-yo here? All right, it's called the air spinner. Oh, you just need a sky mill. I could probably get one of those. I don't have one, I don't believe, but I left a whole bunch of stuff in chests. Yeah, I don't have one. I pretty much left all of the chests full. I just took the accessories. So I'll use a grav, and I'll go and grab one. Hey, I got me a sky mill. So let's head home. And we'll slam this bad boy down on the flow. Because I'll never use this again afterwards. There's no need. Alright, so here it is. The air spinner. There we go. Brand new yo-yo. So it does 22 base damage in comparison to 31 with a godly reforge. Fires feathers when enemies are nearby. Ooh, nice. So I feel like I have seen this one in the past, like when I've done like previous Calamity series, but I don't think I've ever used it. I feel like I've like tested it out and gone, oh, that's kind of cool, kind of cool. All right, so it's a little bit more time to go, but I will go and wait, and once it's time, we'll give it a go, and I am gonna beat it this time. Like I'm not just gonna let all my damage sponge away. I tell you what, one thing that's gonna really help with that is if I go and get some more Thorium food, because then that's double the healing, and that's pretty great. So I mentioned Chucky earlier. Here's a cool little fact, you know, that you can keep with you. This is absolutely pointless, but the guy who directed the first Child's Play film has the same name as the current Spider-Man, Tom Holland, which is kind of cool, right? The more you know. Right, so I decided to test this yo-yo out just a little moment. Because, as you can see, this yo-yo can fire feathers from a distance. I thought, oh, maybe what I can do is when I'm in those moments where I can't attack it, I could use this. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I'm going to go back to this just because this is a little bit more hard-hitting. And what I really want to do is just knock down the damage as much as possible. But I do feel like with the addition of Thorium healing, you know, I'm going to have a pretty good time here, to be completely honest. Like, I think we're going to be fine. Although my buffs are going to run out, but I really do feel like we'll be fine. Okay, so we're about, almost, there you go, there's halfway. Okay, so let's not get overwhelmed like we did last time. We're just going to crack on. Okay, let me try use the feather effect. It kind of works. If you keep it there a little bit. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, it's getting pretty low health. I think I might be able to do this. Although, it was pretty low health last time. Alright, I'm going to swoop in and just go for the killing blow. Whee! There we go. And we got the Diver Man. Holla. Okay, open it up and we get nothing of actual use. Although, an endless amount of glow sticks is pretty good. Like, I really like this. This is something I think they should add to 1.4. I just think that'd be sick. Right, so that's going to do it for today's video. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for an amazing September here on the channel. Like I say, you absolutely smashed it, and it just means a lot to me. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Probably one of my favourite series already, just because I love yo-yos. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, maybe subscribe. YouTube said so, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, guys. Peace.